Hello everyone, this is Monza 2017. It's quite long, I warn you, but it was good, exciting stuff. And we'll begin with the start, where after a fairly mediocre qualifying, I am fifth on the grid. Two Ferraris immediately ahead of me. We've got quite a good field here. We've got Harry racing, we've got Sam racing, I'm there, Craig, and no John I'm afraid, but we've got Ken, and away we go. Dave's just to the right. Craig's immediately ahead. Look at Rosberg. He makes a fantastic start actually. I'm a little bit impeded by the Ferraris. I can't do anything, but Rosberg comes in. However, on the braking, I can brake a little later and I think I might come across, but Rosberg's not having it. Rosberg sticks a nose in. Ooh, just clips me and around I go. Stand on the power. There's mayhem behind. You can see there's already other cars all over the place. Rosberg's half blocking the track. You've got a manor somewhere across there. I make the most of the cars being held up, and the fact that F1 2016 allows you to drive through people, and we've got a safety car. Now at this point Rob is actually complaining quite a lot about the start, I think. There he is. Seems to have some problem. I've gone straight through him for no particular reason, but he's back ahead there. So that was a little bizarre. So I'm going to follow him in the queue. Safety car is out. But what a start. All I can say is that I didn't really think I did that much wrong, really. The strangeness of the safety car means that we need to catch up. So he's blatting around as fast as possible at this point, virtually. Behind the safety car for a long period of time. This is what happened to poor Rob. Suddenly the car ahead sort of stops. He has nowhere to go. It pings him into the barrier. That didn't improve his mood. Although later on you'll see that Rob has a good race and catches up with quite a lot of the action. I come out of the pits after my first stop. You can see there Dave's just charged past in the Ferrari, and behind me it's Harry. So they've had a bit of excitement, been quite close. I know Harry's there. My tyres aren't yet up to temperature. I'm not quite sure whether I'm really going to be racing Harry, so give him a bit of room. But it's nice to see Harry on lap 7 of a 27 lap race. As you can see, it's been a bit exciting because we're in P14 and 30, so it hasn't gone to plan. But sometimes I never see him after turn 1, so turn 1, lap 1. So it was good to see him, and we had some good racing here. Sam, as you can see, is cleared off into the lead. Here we go. Keeping it nice. So remember, you've got Dave, you've got Harry monstering him. Harry's got a bit of a toe, goes for the inside, dives through. Oh sorry, he was actually passing Palmer. I've got to try and get past as well. But there ahead you can see Harry having to make his way through. Harry's chasing after Dave, I think, at this stage. A lot of traffic. Right, oh, that was a Ferrari. Dave having a bit of a moment, falls behind me. But we're not on the same strategies, so in fact I'll see quite a lot of him later on. Up ahead you can see trails of dust. This is going to be exciting. People are doing stuff. Rob's ahead of me. Makes a little bit of a mistake with the Ascari chicane. Got a toe on Rob. Can I get through? Look out, on brakes nice and late, and keeps it around the corner. I'm picking up a bit of a toe down the straight. That's the plan. Flip open my DRS. Not making a huge difference yet. Can I have a crack at the McLaren? Well, maybe not. Best not to. He's kept a little bit of room in the middle of the track there to fend me off. make sure that don't get too excited, which is all exactly what I would do. So you can see behind me, so we've got Rob, we've got Dave behind me at this point, lap 12. Rob understeers off a bit there. I don't know which way to look. Am I looking ahead? Am I looking behind? Rob does a rather nice corner there. Starts to move away. I do a rather good corner there though. Behind you can see there's action. Dave's fighting with Craig. So the Ferrari team got together again. So now behind me I've got Craig, not Dave. Rob's up ahead. This time through the Ascari chicane, he makes a nice job of it. I'm looking behind. I'm looking ahead. Catch a little there. But I'm compromised by the slightly fast entry with a slightly slow exit, so that gives Craig a run. Craig goes. Lips ahead of me. So now, it's going to be Craig. And you're Rob. And behind me I've got Dave. Still don't know which way to look. What's going to happen up ahead? Craig's on one side. There's a touch. They get away with it. Albeit all over the green stuff. Craig's gone a little wide there. Although to be fair, I'm not exactly touching the apex. Craig. Me. Dave. DRS. Scurry chicane. Where to brake, when to brake. Take it a little gentle on the way in, and that means that Dave's right with me. Could possibly have to back off a little as I went through the chicane, possibly a little slower than he thought. Craig, Rob, both of them rather wide there. That lets me come out the corner nicely. And I've got DRS. Let's go. But we've got plenty more racing in this race. At this point I'm P3. Harry and Sam up ahead. So now I've got a bit of traffic. Ericsson suggests I go that way. I wasn't anticipating that quite. Dave, he's been tracking through again. Nice run, bit of a toe. You could see it all unfold in front of him. Straight down. Up down to 4th. Craig's behind. Not that far behind. I'm actually going to get a toe down here. And DRS. What can we do? Get back past. Can I hold on? Whoa, that was a bit bold. I stop it in time. Sliding across the front of the Ferrari. Dave having to let me go. But now he's right with me. What can we do through here? Oh, it's not very good that. Too deep in. Slow on the way out. Fortunately got away with it. Dave dropped off a little bit there. If we can go consolidate this position. I've dropped Dave slightly on P3. But again, not for long. Here comes a Ferrari. And Dave drafts past. He's down on the way into the Ascari. Follow him through. Do a lot of curve there, got away with it actually. Chris going down the inside of the parabolica. No, wait. Try and pick up the toe, try and pick up the DRS. See if that helps on the way out. If you're too adventurous on the way into the parabolic, you just lose it all on the way out. Well, it's not making a huge difference for me there. I've gone a bit long. Dave's gone a bit long. Dave's clonked the curb more than I did. No, behind me now at the moment is Harry. Harry also had some issues during this race. I think his pit stop sequence wasn't as planned. Oh, that was a mistake by me. Went into the back of Dave. Got a warning for that. Let him go. I've got a bit of wing damage. Dave runs very wide out of there. Cuts across the track. That's to bring it back under control. So that puts me up to temporarily P2. But I'm going to have Harry behind. Not for long. Harry gets a tow. We approach the parabolica. I'm too tight on the inside to commit to a late entrance. I just wander off. There goes Harry. I'm really heading to the end on these tyres, so I'm not quite sure where Harry is on his stops, but let him go. P3 is not bad. Harry has a bit of problems there with the Williams. Away we go. And basically we're thinking now that podium's what I'm after. I can see Harry, which is again nice. It's about 21. I can still see Harry. I haven't seen Sam since the start of the race, but here you'll notice as I cross the start finish line a change in the order. I move up, Harry moves down. He's in the pits. As I was saying, Harry's race was not as scheduled, but it left me with second at the end, which was a nice result for me. And we had some good racing, and I hope you enjoyed seeing us manage to more or less hold it all together and more or less behave ourselves. Congratulations again to Sam as the winner, and hope